Hey, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. So I'm here at my mom's place in Naples, Florida, and I'm just kind of doing some regular stuff. I've got some leftover rolls. Here's some four leftover rolls from Thanksgiving. Um, Irina got some of these. Let's see, some chocolate thins from Sam's Choice here, premium. These look like chocolate covered um, potato chips, but I don't think they are. They're thins with crispy rice puffs. Um, she got some Pizzellis, if I pronounce that right. She got a Ritter Sport. These were really good. I haven't bought them in a while. She got some Jolly Rancher and a Ferrero Rocher. They sell a candy bar, and I bought that before. That's actually pretty good. She bought an orange dark chocolate, some rosemary and olive oil Triscuits, and then some bread. And then I got some other stuff. I had to put it in the refrigerator. But there's three things I've been wanting. So a lot of the grocery stores that I go to, they don't sell like whole milk mozzarella in a bar like this. This is the Walmart bar, and and they only sell the low moisture part skim. This is shredded, and it says whole milk, but it's also low moisture mozzarella cheese. So that really stringy stuff on pizza, I can't really find it at the grocery stores. So I got extra sharp white cheddar cheese, and I can just cut and make cheese and cracker with this. But just regular whole milk mozzarella, they've sort of stopped selling it. They don't sell whole milk mozzarella. They sell low moisture part skim in a bar like this, and I want the regular stuff, the stuff that says whole milk, and I don't really want it to be low moisture either. This is all they had for shredded. And then there's I got singles, American singles, white American pasteurized prepared cheese product. I went with white this time. I sort of alternate between white and the orange kind of yellow cheddar color. And then I got some stuff to put with the crackers, the cheese and crackers. I got these are two of my favorites. Two of my favorites from Walmart. They do a thin sliced pepperoni, which is really good. And I do like the Oscar Mayer hard salami. It's pretty good. I haven't had it in a while, and I get this. And so what I'll do is I'll just make a couple of cheese and cracker. And I find that I can almost eat a whole meal of cheese and cracker. So make a meal out of cheese and cracker. Let me get the crackers. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I bought today. But I don't know if there is. Excuse me. We've got some Christmas plates here. We've had these. These are made in China. They're called Spode, and these say dishwasher, freezer, microwave safe. And these have been around. They say since about 1938, and we had a set, and then when I was growing up, this is when I grew up, we would have Christmas plates, and then my mom is putting together a set from the home goods store, and they only you don't buy the whole set, you just buy what they have, and then you put together a set. So I think she almost has, you know, she's like bought a few of the plates and stuff, but it's kind of a set she's putting together. So we have one here in Florida. And so here are the crackers. These are some really good crackers. I don't have the box for them, but they're really good. And I'm just gonna make two cheese and crackers. I guess I'll use the extra sharp white cheddar, and I'll have to get a knife for this in the bag. I'm gonna put this other stuff back in the fridge. I can't decide if I'm gonna have salami or pepperoni. I kind of like the pepperoni a little bit better, but that's just how I'm feeling now. I do like the hard salami, but somehow I don't want to open it right now. I don't know why. So, and I don't even want to cut open the cheese right now. I'm gonna put everything back, and I'm just gonna heat up the rolls. That's what I'm gonna do, because I don't know why. I'm not, you know, don't want to open anything up, and don't want to do any of that. I just want to have whatever I'm gonna have. Actually, what I will do is have I have some of this pub cheese from President, and it's sharp cheddar and it's spreadable cheese, and that way I'll just have two of these cheese and crackers because it's already open. So I remember that growing up, and I still do that today, but I forget about it a little bit because when I see a lot of videos, you know, of like, you know, the food halls and everything, it's like, oh, it's just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And what I try to do is conserve all the food so that I don't waste any. I try not to waste a lot of the food. And so if something's already been opened, then that's what I end up eating, because that way, you know, stuff doesn't go bad, and I can open it later and it'll still be fine in the refrigerator. So I have some of this pub cheese, and I'm gonna have just two cheese and crackers. So. And I do like this pub cheese. It's pretty good. They've been selling it for a few years. That's pretty good. And what I should be doing is finishing off the rolls. I had some of these the other day. So what I'll do is I'll get the oven on. I'll bring you over here. The oven. I'll get the oven on. So I can just heat up. What I found is that, here's the oven over here. I'll just turn this on. And I'll get some aluminum foil, put on here. And I have a recent paranoia event or problem. And so that is with my recent paranoia, is with heated plastic. So air fryers, Anytime you use a spatula or something, in a pan, and the little ends of it get a little bit melted or whatnot, and there's sort of an ongoing argument or disagreement that silicone doesn't melt in pans, but other plastics do, and I don't want to get any of that plastic in me, because we've talked about all the unnatural chemicals and everything that are bad, and so what I always worry about is that silicone still breaks down, or it still sort of slowly breaks down at some of the higher temperatures, and that it's probably unsafe. And so somehow my mom got it in her idea that she wanted to protect her fingers from burning in the oven, and what she did is she bought these silicone things that just stay in the oven, and so you can touch the rack, and you can touch them here, and they're basically plastic or silicone, and you see here they've kind of separated a little bit there. There's a little bit of separation. I don't know if it's supposed to be all the way around or whatnot, but my feeling is that those in the oven over time, right? They say don't bring the oven above like 430 degrees. So you can do 425 degrees, but not 450. My feeling is that those are gonna have forever chemicals in the oven, and they're gonna cause a problem as it breaks down. Either what are they, impurities in, so there's impurities in the silicone, just like when pans, I've been hearing that stainless steel pans discolor, and they say there's a little bit of chromium in the pans, and you get that rainbow color if you wash it in the dishwasher in stainless steel, just like there's impurities in all the metal pans and stuff. I believe there's probably some impurities in the silicone, and that silicone is going to break down in the oven as, I heat it up the oven and cook with it over and over and over again. So that's kind of my paranoia, and I don't know why she put the silicone in the oven, whether somebody told her to do that, somebody came over and was like, you need to put plastic in your oven or something, but I basically don't agree with that. And so I would not put that in there, but it's my mom's home, and she's told me they have to be there, and you can't take them out of there. And so the only thing I have noticed is I can't just use my fingers to open the rack in the oven, and the silicone does not get as hot as the rest of the oven. So what I'll do here is I'm gonna get the rolls that my mom made, and I'm just going to cut them in half. And kind of this is something that I like to do. I like to put butter on the rolls and then heat them in the oven. And so I found that it sort of toasts a little bit of that butter into the roll. And I guess I'll do 2 of them. I don't know, maybe do 4. 4 is just the right amount for me. So I'll have 2 rolls, 4 halves. And so what I'll do is I'll get a knife and some butter. I'll leave that pub cheese on there, on the knife, I guess, and I'll just use some butter. And just put some butter on the rolls. And then, much to my chagrin, I'm basically gonna toast these rolls in an oven with a plastic product in the oven. So there's nothing I can really do about it. I don't have my own place to live. I can just sort of suffer, I guess, and just just suffer and cook with plastic in the oven for some reason. So, you know, until the current world or news says that the silicone in the oven is bad. So I don't really know, you know, how to change that. I guess it's just sort of sit there and wait until the news changes. So into the oven these go. And one of the other things I found is that because ovens, now see, I can just touch the rack. I can just touch the silicone there, and then I don't even have to use a hot pad. I have to use a hot pad for the pan, and then basically just setting this timer for, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'm doing a video, so for 10 minutes. And then while the oven is preheating, it warms up, it heats up, and then I can pretty much just have the toasted bread out of the oven with the butter in it. And then probably what I'll do is I'll have some blackberry jam and some blackberry preserves, some jam, and this I really like. This is a product of France. I'm gonna say the name wrong, but it's Bon Maman. And I've gotten this. I don't know. I think it's been around for a long time, but I think it's actually pretty good. It's produced by Andros in France, and I always think this stuff is pretty good. So anyhow, what I'm gonna do is just wait for 10 minutes. And then when the oven's sort of heated and these rolls are done, I'll put some jam on it and have some. So anyhow, I hope you're doing good. In the comments section, if you're going to comment and you know about the silicone in ovens and plastics in the ovens, let me know what you think, because it's caused a lot of mental upset whether it should be in the oven or not. I don't think it should, but there's not much I can do about it. So anyway, I hope you're doing good, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.